Hey guys, as you can see, I'm in a different location right now. I am in the future and I've already moved and I'm at my parents' house right now. But I wanted to kind of give a recap as to what this video is because I feel like it's a little scattered with the clips. I started off with a different idea for this video and it basically just turned into what I read for the month of April. I had sort of a mix of authors I'd never read before plus new releases from April. So that's kind of what this video is. I also threw in some clips from trips I've taken recently. Hopefully that makes it less confusing why you're seeing different things and I'm saying different things. It's because I changed the video idea. So, hope you guys like it. Started off by starting to read Trust of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. And I've been wanting to read his books for so long. I've heard so many good things about him, and I'm not very far, obviously, but so far it's pretty funny and just it's told from third person, so the narrator of the story is just kind of witty and funny. But I think this one's gonna be so cute and I think I'm gonna get a good vibe off of his writing and the way he narrates the story in a way. So I think after this I might get into his Mistborn series or maybe the Skyward series. I'm not sure yet, but I figured I would start with a solo book from him before I get into a series. Good morning, you guys. It is Monday, and since I went on my little trip, I didn't have much time to read Trust of the Emerald Sea, although I did get to read on the plane there and back. So I am that much left, probably 100-ish pages left, and I want to finish it today, but I also want to update my book journal for the month of March. So I think I'm gonna do that first since it's already April 7th, and yeah, we'll see how much I can get this through today. I want to keep moving with these books because there's so many good releases in April that I want to start and or buy, and I told myself that I have this TBR in my head of books that I already have in my physical library. So that's the issue. Although tomorrow Fearless by Lauren Roberts does come out and I will be purchasing that tomorrow. I simply can't not read that tomorrow. That has to be read immediately. And then Abby Jimenez's new book is already out along with Alex Astor's new book, and I thought about buying them recently, but I hesitated because I have books I have to read first, and I'm only gonna pick up the new releases that I just can't live without reading. So that's the update. I just finished updating my March Reads page in my journal, and I think it turned out pretty cute. I didn't read as many books as I wanted to this month, so I only have 5 on here, but I also added the stats for the month and then how I read the book next to the books, and I went back to January and February and did that as well. Don't mind the stars, I can't draw a star at all, but this has been my highest average rating month at 4.2. And it also has been my least amount of pages, but I think quality over quantity is what this month was about. Okay, so now that I'm finished with my journaling for now. I'm going to put this away and pick up this girl. I want to finish her today so bad, and it's like gloomy and kind of rainy outside, so I feel like it's just the perfect time to binge read her. There's so many on my physical TBR I want to get to this month, and the only way to do that is just keep reading. Hey guys, don't mind how I look right now. I'm in my comfy reading zone. Here's Delilah. But I just got to the end of chapter 60 in Trust of the Emerald Sea. Bro, the plot twist? Didn't see that one coming. Oh. Well, hello there. But anyways, I'm gonna finish this book because I only have like 20 more pages or so. Anyways, bye. Don't mind the lighting. It's really bad because it's nighttime. But I did just finish Trust of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. My first one of his, is it even, what is this? Backlog? First Brandon Sanderson book. And I thought it was really good and cute and funny. I wasn't expecting it to be as funny as it was. Like, this had me literally laughing out loud. And also, why did this man feel the need to get me in my feels at the beginning of every single chapter? Like, he would put in the most deep quote right at the beginning, and I'm like, sir, you just had me laughing 10 seconds ago, and now I'm like wanting to cry about my entire life and having a life crisis right now. But even through the roller coaster of emotions, I thought this book was so well done, and I don't know how he comes up with these plots. Like, this is, I just would never think of this, like, to write, and I don't know how he does it. That being said, I think this one, for me, is probably a 4, maybe a 4.5. I don't think it's a 5-star just because I don't have like this feeling in the back of my brain that I'm gonna want to like think about this every day for the rest of my life. Like, it's a good book, and I think I'm gonna think about the story and like how he like developed this entire plot, but I don't think, I definitely want to reread it because I didn't annotate it, and I want to do that because there are some lines in here that really had me, you know. But I think it's gonna be like a 4 or 4.5 star for me. It also made me really want to start Skyward because I did just get Skyward in the mail, and I think I'm just gonna have to start it because I do like this man's writing. I will say he knows how to write a good story, so I am definitely interested in the whole Cosmere world and just the lore of Brandon Sanderson even more. Like, I had interest in it prior to this, but this just really made me want to keep going. So, but that's not the immediate TBR, so it'll be a minute before I get to that. But yeah, finished. Oh, I have to read a couple of quotes because some of these really got me, but I'm not going to spoil anything in the story. But this chapter 42 starts off with him just talking about memories, and one of my favorite parts in it is, memory may not be the heart of what makes us human, but it's at least a vital organ. Nevertheless, we must take care not to let the bliss of the present fade when compared to supposedly better days. We're happy, sure, but were we more happy then? If we let it, memory can make shadows of the now, as nothing can match the betrothed legends of our past. Like, sir, sir. Okay, here's another one, then I'll shut up. But it's talking about friendship, and it made me want to cry. But it says, in the frenzied anarchy of destruction, loyalty to causes and kingdoms alike tends to fall to the chaos. But the bond between people, well, that's stronger than steel. If you want to create heroes, don't give them something to fight for. Give them someone to fight for. Alright, you guys, I'm about to go to the store to pick up Fearless because today's release day. I'm so excited, and I might pick up Say You'll Remember Me. We'll see. But there's so many new releases in April, and I'm just like, I already have a TBR, but this is not helping. Also, I may or may not put this in because I want to do a video where I'm just reading new releases, but also part of me knows that I can't do that realistically, but maybe. So this might be like a reading new releases in April vlog, we'll see. But yeah, I'm very excited to go pick it up. I want to know what happens so bad. Alright, you guys, so I didn't end up finding Fearless in the Second and Charles, which is fine because it literally just came out today and they don't always restock like Barnes & Noble does. But I found the Rag Picker King, the signed copy, 50% off, so that was a success in my book. And I haven't read Swordcatcher, but it's on my like immediate TBR, so went ahead and got her because I've heard she's good too. Also went ahead and picked up Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. I saw Bestie Rachel talking about this and I'm intrigued because it feels like Bridgerton in a way, but like fantasy. Like I don't really know what it is, but it also just feels very like spring, like the cover and stuff too. And it was used, so it was cheaper too, which made me excited. But now is the time to find Fearless, and I'm going to Barnes & Noble and finding that book because I need to read that immediately. And if they don't have it at Barnes & Noble, I'm going to Target. I need this book. Alright, you guys, I unfortunately did not like the cover of Fearless and Barnes & Noble. I forgot what it looked like, and the text is red on the front, and I feel like my ADHD and like OCD just wouldn't like it on the bookshelf as the only one being red. But I did buy Miss Girl Here somewhere in the city, and this is the one with the taxi cabs. Oh my god, I'm dying. But it's so cute, and it has the Union Square Barnes & Noble on it. It's so cute. And I am going, oh my god, sorry, I was dying for a second. But I do have a New York summer trip planned, so I feel like I definitely want to read this before I go. And I've heard it's pretty good, and I just sometimes want like a cheesy rom-com to have in between books, you know? But I was doing my research and I was like, oh, what if I just go to Walmart and get her? So that's what I did. Mainly because the Walmart one has the sleeve that's reversible of them. You guys, I didn't know this was a thing. And then I went on TikTok and I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting that one for sure. So I'm so excited. Oh my god. I started reading like the first chapter. Hey guys, so this video is kind of just turning into what I read in April / the April vlog, because I attempted to have sort of like two separate videos for this, like reading new releases and then also reading authors that I have heard about for so long and are very famous. But I did not really follow that, mainly because, as you can see, there's just stuff everywhere because I'm packing, because I'm moving. And I'm also simultaneously filming like moving vlogs, so the reading has been slim this month, but I'm still gonna try to get these clips up because I want to just like have it here And yeah, so if it seems a little like scattered, that's why. Also, I don't think I've really talked about this book yet, Same Time Next Summer. I started reading this when I went on my little beach trip last week, and I've read it the past couple days when I go to the pool, and I want to finish it today because I really only have like maybe 100-ish pages left, and I have only read like one full book this month, which is really sad to me. So this will be my second, and then I am simultaneously reading Fearless right now. I'm gonna start listening to that audiobook while I'm packing my kitchen. My brain is very scattered right now. And I'm also looking to start the final book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, Wild and Wrangled. I'm so excited about that one. And yeah, basically I just want to keep reading while I'm packing, and the only way to do that is audiobooks, so that's what we're about to do. This one will be done today.
The sleeves hugging them dried with blood. The defense.
All right, you guys, I wanted to let you know I just finished Same Time Next Summer, and I thought it was a good summer read, like on the beach type of book, which is what I did with it. Like I just took it to the pool, and also on my little beach trip I took it there, so it was good for its purpose, but it wasn't anything like super spectacular to me. So I'm gonna end up giving it a 3-star just because it was cute, it was a light read, I didn't have to think about it. There were some issues, but they weren't really that big of a deal or high stakes. I liked the guy, although there was a few things that I was just like, you said that, and then she just kind of like, I don't know, like some of the stuff that was going on for why they broke up originally really didn't make sense to me. And also, well, it did, but it just, some of the arguments really had me going, and I was just like, huh? But also they were teenagers, so I thought it was cute, and I do want to read more of Annabelle Monaghan's books, but I also have heard this one's just like her standard, it's not her best book. So I do have Nora Goes Off Script and Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan, so those will probably be read sometime this summer as little fillers in between other more complex books, I guess. But I liked her, she was cute. Side note, it is officially moving week, and my house is, you can't really see it in the shot, but my house is kind of a disaster, so I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done this week. I'm gonna try to get one more book done before April, because I've literally only read 2. It was really sad. So I think what I might do is turn on the Fearless audiobook while I'm packing. So maybe I can get through Fearless, because I really want to know what happens. That's one of my most anticipated reads for this year. And also I did get the last book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, Wild and Wrangled. I got that last week, and I just love that whole world, so I want to get that one done too. It's fairly small, so I feel like I can get that one done in maybe a day and a half. So those are probably next on my radar. As you guys saw last night, I finished Wild and Wrangled, and this one took me like 4 or 5 days to finish, but I also paused to move, but it was a good one. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I did with Teddy and Gus's book. Their book was definitely my favorite. I also really liked Wes and Ada's book, but I feel like that one was really underrated for some reason. But overall, I just love this series. It's just such a cute picture that I can paint in my brain of like Wyoming and like their whole ranch, and just each character is so distinct. So I feel like for that, it's still a good read. I think I ended up reading it a 3-star, but I think I would still go back and reread all of the books, just because the setting and just the people in them are just really cute and fun. And this may not have been my favorite. Also, it was really spicy. Like, I don't remember the other ones being that spicy, but yeah, I thought she was cute, and and I'm happy that I finished the series finally. Also, I kind of started Tom Lake by Ann Patchett, and this was because I got the audiobook on Libby, and so I started the audiobook, and I'm not that far, like 30 pages, but I don't think I'm gonna finish this before April ends, so it may be in a different video, my ranking and stuff, but I figured I would mention that this one was also started recently, and I think I'm about 40% through Fearless right now, but it's the last day of April, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish Fearless today, unfortunately, but I think I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook today, see how much I can get done. Also, if you're interested, I will be putting together a moving vlog part 2, so basically like everything I've sold and like packed up, and that will be coming after this video. But I am gonna end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.